What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Lanzero back with another video, and in today's video we are going to be discussing Square Enix's extremely unhealthy obsession with NFTs. For those of you who haven't heard of NFTs before, NFT stands for non-fungible tokens, which, for a very quick explanation, I'm sure at this point that you have seen no end to the boring ape artworks that are available online, including a bunch of other NFT art collections that are also available online. Now, what made NFTs so enticing back when they first showed up was the fact that these were meant to be collectible artworks and other types of memorabilia that you'd be able to collect digitally online, and you were supposed to be the only one that owned it, similar to how there are limited edition action figures, limited edition artwork that you can physically collect, and you're the only person who has that item. Quickly, a lot of people ended up realizing that one thing with NFTs is the fact that because they're digital, all it takes is for somebody to be able to screenshot it. Now they technically have a version of your exclusive artwork. The only thing that would separate you from the person who just took a screenshot of your item would be the fact that you have that NFT stored within a blockchain node somewhere where there is actual monetary value associated with that NFT. Now, regarding Square Enix's unhealthy obsession with NFTs, this all started in January of 2022 when they had their New Year press release that they always do, where the president comes and speaks about the future of the company. And within that statement, he did state that he was keeping his eyes on NFTs because at the time that was something that was new and it was something that was growing, so they were going to keep their eye to see how they could potentially basically capitalize on it and see how they were going to implement it within their own games and other products. When that first got announced, Square Enix faced a lot of backlash from players and fans alike because we do not want NFTs in our games. At this point, Square Enix was just pretty much looking for more and more ways that they could potentially milk players from games that they've already probably paid full price for, including DLC and expansions. Now, following the backlash from the fan base, Square Enix only continued to double down. Following up with what happened in May of 2022, where Square Enix announced the fact that they were going to be selling two of their major studios to the Embracer Group, which were Eidos Interactive and Crystal Dynamics, in order for them to redirect their attention and those investments towards the blockchain, AI, and the cloud. The second two, I'm a little more interested in, but the blockchain, oh gosh, clearly Square Enix was not listening at all. Now, if you might have been wondering what titles went along with those studios that they sold, those two would happen to be Tomb Raider, which is easily one of the most recognizable franchises out there in the world, and the Deus Ex series, which was actually really good. Now, following this, we saw Square Enix's first big jump into the NFT space, coming in the form of NFT action figures featuring beloved characters from Final Fantasy VII, Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. Now, these action figures came in two forms, one that was basically $130 and another one that was about $160. What made these NFTs was the fact that if you bought the $130 one, you'd be able to redeem an exchange ticket, which you'd then be able to take to the NFT platform called Engine and redeem your certificate of authenticity. If you decide to go with a more expensive version, you would also be getting a bonus digital NFT of your action figure, which you could then put on your smartphone or your computer, or I guess anywhere that is digital, I suppose. Now, as to whether or not a digital picture of your action figure would be worth $30, I guess that depends on the person who wants to buy it. I, on the other hand, have a smartphone. I could take the picture of my own action figure, or if you have a camera lying around, you could take an even nicer picture as well. Now, on our next stop to Square Enix's magical journey on the Valley of NFTs, they had made an announcement that they're going to be partnering with a crypto company called Oasis, and they're going to be utilizing them as their initial node validators for any blockchain games that are most likely going to start building upon the platform. Now, within that announcement, Yosuke Saito, who, if you actually heard that name before, he was one of the producers for some of the Nier games, but now he's currently acting as the director for Square Enix's blockchain entertainment division, had this to state: "We are excited to join the Oasis team and others in the gaming community on this project. Our shared enthusiasm from Web3 gaming makes this an exciting partnership and we look forward to gaining insights that can advance the creation of all new player experiences for gamers across the globe." Now, it's safe to say that we've actually seen one of Square Enix's very first NFT games that they plan on working alongside with Oasis, and that game was called Symbiogenesis. Now, when Square Enix was initially teasing Symbiogenesis, a lot of people were thinking that this was going to be a revitalization of a very beloved franchise called Parasite Eve, only for people to be met with absolute disappointment and horror when Square Enix announced that this was going to be an NFT game releasing probably sometime in spring of 2023. Now, the Twitter post that they made was met with absolutely hilarious memes, and of course quite a bit of backlash as well, because once again it seems like Square Enix has not been listening to the fans at all this entire past year, when we kept saying we do not want these weird NFT projects. Now of course, if they're able to somehow prove us wrong and they're able to actually implement in a way that is not obtrusive or disruptive to the game at hand, then we will probably take it all back and we will accept it for what it is. Now finally, we've arrived to 2023, where Square Enix's president Yosuke Matsuda came out once again with the New Year's letter, where he currently talks about where Square Enix is going to be heading as a company within the year of 2023. And to no one's absolute surprise, they're once again tripling down on NFTs and blockchains, to the point that they said that they will be aggressively investing within this technology. Now, I don't know about you guys, this makes me worried about the future of Square Enix as a video game company. And it also makes me worried about beloved franchises like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, and to see what they're most likely going to do with these franchises when it comes to this blockchain and NFT technology. But ultimately, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens to Square Enix's unhealthy obsession with blockchain and NFT within 2023. Who knows, maybe they will pleasantly surprise us with a game that's actually really good that makes use of the blockchain and NFT technology. Who knows? I want to remain hopeful for them. They might actually just pull it off. But until then, let's go ahead and continue to be skeptical about Square Enix's plan for their franchises. But that is it for the video, everyone. I will have a link to the New Year letter in the description below. Let me know what you guys think about Square Enix's insane obsession with blockchain and NFT technology. Do you guys think that they are about to destroy the company, or do you guys think that this might actually be the future for gaming? I, for one, I'm still heavily skeptical about a lot of this, because ultimately the main driving force for them trying to push these types of things is money. They're just looking for more ways that they can monetize things off of the fan base. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button to support the channel. And if you love what we do here, make sure you subscribe as well and turn on that notification bell so you never miss when a new video drops. All right, everyone, that is it for me. I hope you guys have a good one. I will catch you all later. Peace.